Tucker Carlson issues withering response to Zelensky's Oval Office meeting. He warns Ukraine's serious crimes will soon come to light. And we know that Tucker Carlson knows these things. He's on the inside. He knows what's coming. Everyone knows what's coming because all this money laundering, we gave Ukraine like over $300 billion or so, and half of it is unaccounted for. More than half of it is unaccounted for. And he's going to come to our country, ask for more money, more aid, and disrespect us and disrespect our president? Are you serious? And then you got the left, the loony left, the Democrats caping for him like Trump is the problem. Are you serious right now? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to get Tucker Carlson's reaction. He did a tweet on it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. It's the first of the month, so this is the best time to join Patreon. I put out a video today on the connection with the jab and VAIDS, VAID. Y'all want to know a little bit more about that? I went over the recent Korean study on that, and talked about some of the past studies done by Cambridge and Yale. So check that out. Follow me over there. Also follow me on X and Instagram as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the Gateway Pundit, and they report that Tucker Carlson has issued a withering response to the disastrous Oval Office meeting between Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky on Friday. The conservative commentator, who is known for his skepticism towards America's support for Ukraine in their war in Russia, pointed to the fact that notorious war hawk, I call him the warmonger, Lindsey Graham criticized Zelensky's conduct in the wake of the meeting. I'm gonna play that clip in a second, but I'm trying to find my headphones here. All right, let's play the clip of Lindsey Graham just in case y'all haven't seen that clip already. I was shocked when I first heard Lindsey Graham call it out Zelensky. I couldn't believe it. But according to Carlson, he's not that shocked. He'll give his reason out. We'll explain his reason in a little bit. But first, let's check out this clip that Lindsey Graham said on Fox. Here we go.
Let's talk about ivermectin. For decades, it's been a trusted FDA-approved medication to treat parasitic infections.
Here we go.
I've never seen such an amazing cleaning
sorry
product.
about the commercials. Sorry about the commercials
this
here.
incredible product dissolves oven grease.
All right, here we go.
Zelensky this morning, I urged him to stay on message, be grateful, be thankful. We'll talk about details of security guarantees later. Keep it upbeat, keep it positive. It was absolute, utter disaster.
He's right.
The question for me is he redeemable in the eyes of Americans? Most Americans witnessing what they saw today would not want Zelensky to be their business partner, including me, and I've been to Ukraine 9 times since the war started. I met with him this morning. President Trump I talked to last night, he was upbeat about the deal. I've never been more proud of President Trump for showing the American people in the world you don't trifle with this man. He was very positive. He was very upbeat. He wanted to get a ceasefire. He wants to end the war. And Zelensky felt like he needed to bait Trump in the Oval Office. JD was awesome.
Facts. I can't believe I'm agreeing with Lindsey Graham, warmonger Graham. Carlson responded by arguing that that Ukraine has committed numerous crimes over the past few years, including selling American weapons on the international black market. You can literally buy our weapons from Ukraine for pennies on the dollar. Mismanaging pathogens in American biolabs and murdering people in political assassinations. So let's just go right to Tucker Carlson's statement. Here we go. All right, so Tucker Carlson posted on X, he said, one of the most striking things about yesterday's Zelensky press conference was Lindsey Graham's reaction to it. The two are old friends, but Graham disavowed him within the hour. This was more than just transactional disloyalty. It was scapegoating. Lindsey Graham knows what's coming. We all know what's coming. We're about to find out exactly where our money is going. Over the past 3 years, with the tacit support of its Western patrons, the Ukrainian government has committed a remarkable number of serious crimes. The Ukrainians sold huge quantities of American weapons on the international black market at 20 cents on the dollar. These weapons are now in the hands of armed groups around the world, including Hamas, the Mexican drug cartels, and the forces now controlling Syria. Think about that. The Mexican drug cartels have our weapons. God knows what the Ukrainians have done with the pathogens in American biolabs in their country. Remember how they try to pretend like there was no American biolabs there? Remember how the media try to lie to us about that? Even U.S. intel agencies aren't sure. The Ukrainians have also murdered a number of people in various countries in political assassinations and tried to murder others, including American journalists and European head of state. And a European head of state. And we're funding this. They're going after Americans and Europeans, and we're funding this. He goes on to say, this is all true, and it's all going to come out at some point. Better start blaming it on Zelensky now, he says. So that's Carlson Tucker's take. Luke Rudowski said, great observation, as the tide is shifting here quickly, which it is. So let's go back to the article here. Over the past year, Carlson has interviewed both Russian President Vladimir Putin and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. During their interview, Putin justified his invasion of Ukraine by framing it as a response to Western provocation. Provocation. I can't read today. Provocation and NATO expansion. And that's the main thing. When I say they, I mean Russia. Russia did not want NATO at their borders. So that's why they were fighting. So that's why they were like, look, we don't want no problems. We just don't want Ukraine and NATO. We don't want NATO at our borders. That's like during that's like having China in Cuba with weapons pointed at us. Like why would we want our adversary on our borders, which is justified. I think Russia is justified behind that. And I'm no Russian stooge. I'm no Russian asset or anything like that. Right is right. But he argued that the U.S. and its allies ignored Russia's security concerns, particularly regarding Ukraine's potential NATO membership, and accused them of supporting an anti-Russian government in Kiev. He also claimed that the Ukraine's treatment of Russian-speaking populations in the Donbass justified military intervention, portraying the invasion as a necessary step to protect Russian interests and national security. So there you have it. Do y'all agree with Carlson Tucker? I'm dyslexic today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. I said Carlson Tucker. Y'all agree with Tucker Carlson on this? Do y'all believe that Lindsey Graham know what's coming, so he's trying to get behind it and throwing Zelensky under the bus? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Sorry, y'all. I'm struggling reading today, but appreciate y'all's support. Until next time, peace.